Have you ever noticed how powerful systems often contain the very seeds of their own transformation, like two opposing forces constantly interacting within the same structure? It is a fascinating dynamic. In Karl Marx's analysis, the fundamental contradictions of capitalism are the inherent tensions and conflicts within the system itself that he believed would ultimately lead to its downfall and replacement by socialism. These are not mere problems or inefficiencies, but deep structural antagonisms that arise from capitalism's core operating principles. One primary contradiction Marx identified is between the increasingly socialized nature of production and the private appropriation of wealth. While many people cooperate in complex global networks to produce goods, the profits generated are privately owned by a few, creating a basic imbalance in the system. Another key contradiction lies in the capitalist drive to constantly expand productive forces, meaning creating more goods and services more efficiently, versus the inherent limits on consumption. This often results in crises of overproduction, where more is produced than can be profitably sold, leading to economic downturns and instability. You can see these contradictions playing out in the everyday operations of capitalism. For instance, consider how technological advances are used to cut labor costs, replacing human workers with machines. While this increases productivity, it can also decrease the overall purchasing power of the population, exacerbating the problem of overproduction and creating social instability through unemployment. Marx also highlighted the contradiction of the falling rate of profit. As capitalists invest more in machinery and less in human labor, the source of surplus value diminishes, which over time tends to lower the overall rate of profit despite increased production. This forces capitalists to constantly seek new ways to exploit labor or find new markets, intensifying the system's internal pressures. Ultimately, understanding these dialectical contradictions allows us to grasp Marx's argument that capitalism is not a static or eternal system. Instead, it is a dynamic process containing the very forces that both propel its growth and inevitably lead to its transformation, pushing society towards new forms of economic organization.